Oh my goodness, the class of 2024 is shaping up beautifully. That was such a weird intro. Hey everyone, it's Rebecca. Welcome to my channel. So I think 2024 arguably might be one of the best years of beauty launches. Yes? No? I don't know. I think it's rocked so far. I don't know, I'm feeling so strange. I didn't do a June favorites. I've been really bad about doing monthly favorite videos, and I just figured I am going to give you so many favorites right now. And a lot of these are really recent, and there is just some good summer stuff. But also I wanted to do a little recap on some of the highlights, and I wanted to give a shout out to Science Serum because they are sponsoring this portion of the video, and I love sharing tight eye and my results with you guys. So I'm gonna do a quick prep before I put on any other foundation or concealers to show you. So tight eye is a very unique serum. It is a gel. It helps with fine lines. It helps with wrinkles. It helps with even darkness, sagging, puffing, all of it, you name it. So it just really improves the area around the eye. And so it is just a phenomenal formula that is very unique. And so it is a liquid when it's cool, and then as it warms to your body temperature, it gets solid, which is backwards, because like butter, you know, it's cold in the refrigerator, you put it out and you forget it on the counter and the sun hits it in the afternoon, and then you've just got this liquid puddle. So it's, I'm just really amazed by this. And you want to apply it in a nice sweeping stroke like that, leave it on for 5 minutes, or even a little longer, just wait for it to dry. I like to kind of keep my face relaxed so I'm not creating, you know, any kind of grooves and impressions to emphasize, because the product will do such a good job tightening. But you guys see what it does is it really helps soften any of my expression lines right here, and it really helps brighten right here. So I love to do it in the morning before makeup, and you can do it every day. Results are cumulative, you guys know this. And I think the thing that is also worth mentioning is Science Serum lowered their price, and I think that's phenomenal. So my discount code on top of the lower price will maybe encourage you to give it a try. But I've been using this for a long time, and I just feel like, you know, they're valedictorian. I have no idea why I am doing this like school theme. I don't know. Have you guys been watching the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders? Yeah, America's Sweethearts, the Dallas Cowboys, the Cheerleaders, the DCC, which apparently originally previous years have been featured on CMT, and I think Lifetime. My daughter seems to think so, because they're showing footage from like 2018, but it's never been on Netflix before. And so clearly people are familiar with this idea that we watch auditions, then training camp, then cuts, etc., and then the season of them as cheerleaders. And I thought it was just going to be kind of this dance moms, like I just pictured it to be really, you know, it's reality television, it's competitive. So I thought, oh great, so we're just going to see horrible catty behavior. And I was so surprised how incredibly just captivating it was. And everybody was so kind with one another, and I don't think it was, I do think there was stuff we didn't see behind the scenes, of course, but I felt like we were just a fly on the wall watching this journey instead of kind of this Machiavellian, you know, when you're watching The Bachelor or like Love Island, and you just know that the producers are doing everything they can to kind of create trouble. And that's not what this felt like. It felt like we were just watching that organization and how it operates. And yeah. And they were probably on their best behavior. I don't doubt that. But a lot of these women seem like they would just be really nice to be around. Also, what's what's really crazy is when I watch this, I picture myself as the cheerleaders, and then I'm looking at their moms and I'm like, wait a minute, no, I'm their mom. I am the 50-year-old woman. I am not the 22-year-old cheerleader. What is wrong with me? But I've never cheered. I was never a cheerleader. I was never on dance squad or drill or any of that in high school. So I'm going to just keep talking, and then you guys can just watch this magic happen. It's not dry yet. Let's talk drugstore foundation, okay? I feel like they knocked it out of the park. I'm not wearing any right now because I want to share, I want to put one on. Wet n Wild, their niacinamide skin tint. I really love this. It is a beautiful formula. It has 5% niacinamide. It acts as like a serum foundation. It's very thin and watery, but it also provides excellent coverage. It's not a lot, but it's just enough. And I do have dedicated reviews on these products, so I can link them if you wanted to see my full demo, wear test, etc. Then e.l.f. recently with their Soft Glam. This foundation is so beautiful. It is very moisturizing. It has such a luminosity to it. It really provides kind of this like humectant effect on the skin, and it's lovely. It's just the right amount of coverage, but it doesn't come across heavy. And then we've got the CoverGirl, you guys. They take the crown because they relaunched their Clean Invisible foundation. This is their OG, but without the fragrance, without the talc. So it's a perfect formula, but there is no scent. There's no Noxzema scent, and it's so affordable. It's cruelty-free. So then we've got their Simply Ageless, the essence that they came out with that we all freaked out about because it's a Chanel dupe. And I've not even tried the Chanel, so I don't know, but I'm guessing it must be pretty close because people love it. And it's a liquidy, it's a water formula with the encapsulated pigments, and the finish is so gorgeous. Like, it's just the right amount of coverage, but it's not greasy, it's not matte. It's so good. All of these are under $10. So no matter where you're gonna get them, they're gonna be under 10. As a runner up, but I really love there's a lot about this I love, and that is the Natasha Denona. This is the High Glam. This is the powder foundation. I think it's phenomenal. It has a lovely sponge, and it has an excellent shade range. It is probably for a more oily skin. I think you'll love this. If you want to do a soft, light tap of it just to set a liquid product, you can do that, or you can wear it on its own, and it's a beautiful powder foundation. I'm going to rinse my eye area. You can even just wipe it away with a washcloth if you want to. So I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you my eye area. See how it's like tight? Okay, Moisturize is their eye cream. This is a gorgeous moisture serum for your eye area. You can use this afterwards, and wow, you're just getting all the benefits added, and it's, again, just lovely, and it's a thin formula, so it soaks right in. You don't have to worry about it becoming too thick under makeup. So I'm just gonna let that do its thing. But I feel like the under eye area, this part has like less puffiness. I feel like it's brighter. I just think it looks pretty good, and it's ready for concealer, and I'm excited. Okay. I'm gonna put on the CoverGirl Essence, and I'm gonna just do a couple pumps in the palm of my hand. Something about this formula that, oh God, it's so like, you know, just slap it on. Look at this. Do you see this? I love it. I love it. Okay. I'm wearing light medium. What I love about this foundation is the way it cuts the ruddiness, and it goes to my neck without looking too pale, too orange, it's just a nice, I really like it. It does not oxidize. Okay, next is concealer, and this concealer is an indie brand. This is the Salt New York concealer. It is so good, and you buy it in a single, and then you put it in a magnetic palette. This is their magnetic palette. Here it is. And it's called Best Case Concealer, and it's shade N12. And do you see, so there is a product in here, there is an ingredient in here that creates that slip. That is what I think is so amazing about this concealer, is that it has such a skin-like quality so it has pigmentation to do its job and cover, but it has the right amount of like squalane, glycerin, those kinds of ingredients, where it looks so smooth and soft under the eyes, but it doesn't have a thickness, and it doesn't create like bulk. So I just think it's a lovely formula, and hats off to them for keeping it very affordable, very sustainable. It's so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I'm gonna take my little puff that I like for, you know, this is the Real Techniques version of the cushion foundation puff that I talked about, how it's just so great to have several of them. So there's the Amazon one, and there's the Real Techniques one, and it just looks so nice to use it as your blender. It's like having an extra fingertip, or just a fingertip. It's like having a fingertip on your fingertip. Liquid bronzers, lots of launches, but the Mario, it's the Soft Sculpt Bronzing and Shaping Serum. To me, it's kind of a liquid version of the Skin Enhancer, because I love how this has a very sheer formulation. I love how it has the a kind of the color has less red and maybe more gray, more green. I don't know exactly what, you know, product development, what they use, but I know it's sort of one of those weird spectrum things of shades. And they have the doe foot, they have the pump. I think that this is so beautiful, and it has a very forgiving blend. So I see, like, it's contour, that looks contour, but you could put it all over and it'd be like cute little bronzer. Here, let me show you. I'm gonna put it kind of all over. Yeah, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. But I just think it's beautiful. The Say Gel Bronzer is also beautiful, but that has, I really feel like those pigments are a little bit more in the like bronzer, the reds, the red undertones. Okay, so here it is like more like bronzer. And then here, you know, you kind of did it contour. And I just think it's beautiful. It's so forgiving. Something that has definitely made an evolution on my channel is blush. I don't think I used to get very excited about blush, and I think now I am. And that is evident in the fact that I bought 3 of the Maybelline Sun Kisser blushes. These are so pretty, and I think the reason they're, for me, why they appeal to me is because of how they have this like sunset, you know, they're called like bronzer blusher thing, but they're all very peachy coral shades. Look at this shade right here is their City Sizzle, and I think if you had a darker collection, I think this is gorgeous. And I actually, look at this City Sizzle. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. I mean, it isn't that dark. This one is Shades On, and it has a very soft bronze. It really blends out. You'd be surprised. See? And then this is called Uptown Glow, and I think it's so pretty. It is straight up like nectarine peach. I mean, no, it's apricot. Would you say it's apricot? Yeah. So pretty. So I was in Sephora playing around, and the Huda Beauty and the Say, the gel blushers, very similar to these. I am going to take a bit of the shade Uptown Glow, and I'm going to take a little bit of the City Sizzle. It's just, I love it. But see, sometimes what happens is I get excited with blush, and then I start putting it on, and then it really just looks like my rosacea is. I was really impressed with Makeup Revolution has this Fast Base blush, and this is kind of like milk, maybe kind of like a milk foundation, but look at that. Look at how cute that is. And it is just this blush stick, and it has a lovely, lovely soft moisture kind of, yeah, I just love how it has this satiny, it's beautiful. What I am gonna do though is I'm gonna put on a little more of that Natasha Denona powder, and yeah, and then I'm gonna see, oh, I just love this, but it does look like I'm sweating. Okay. I'm wearing the Iris and Romeo mascara that they just launched. It's gorgeous. I love it. It has such a beautiful, dramatic look, but still wispy. I love that mascara, and I did my little liner flick with the e.l.f. Wing It brush. So you guys love that video. Thank you, by the way. If you came here because of that video, thank you. Hi. Seriously, folks, the lip liners are outstanding. So 2 lip liners that I think are just perfect in terms of what I love, and that is buttery soft but stays put, is the Lifter liners from Maybelline and the So Juicy liners from ColourPop. The So Juicy liners kind of claim to have some plumping aspects to it. Maybe the Lifter one does too, but the idea is that these have peptides and hyaluronic acid and ingredients that smooth the lips, make them look full and soft so that your lipstick and lip gloss look smooth and not, you know, creased, and they don't travel and all that stuff, right? So I'm going to go in first with this lifter liner on this side so you can see it. This side is the shade Line Leader, and it's kind of a mauve. Goes on so nice and soft. And then on this side is shade Tease of the ColourPop, and this has a little bit of a mint, and this particular shade is a little more nude, kind of 90s nude. See how dark that is? So I might just kind of echo the... And e.l.f. did an amazing job with these little clicky pout things. Pout clout. I love these. I really do. I think that they have such a good, sophisticated formula. And the new e.l.f. liners are good, and the new ColourPop So Juicy glosses like these are so good. So lots of choices, really good stuff. So much fun, really. I'm actually wearing my Wayne Goss eyeshadows. I don't really have a new... I will say that Clean, CoverGirl Clean, these are their new shadow crayons. I only just picked this up, so I will show you. And I think we have, you know, this is definitely like JV. Like, I think we're liking this. I'll let you know if it's varsity. Again, with the class references, right? What's going on with me? I know there's more. I know there's more. Both drugstore, both Sephora launches, high-end. I know there are, and I don't want to overwhelm you, and I don't want to make you feel like you have to run out and get stuff. But I love offering you my input, my opinion, things I like, and thank you so much. Let me know if you have something that was launched this year or in the last couple months that you have just absolutely not stopped using. Please let me know. If it's not something here, then I want to know what it is so I can get my hands on it. If I have the links I post in my description box are affiliate links, and so I do get commission from them. So full disclosure there. Thank you so much. If you are new to my channel and subscribed, I'm just like so happy you're here. Thank you, Science Serum, for sponsoring this video. I will leave their link and my discount code so you can give it a try. And thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.